Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. The geese are happy because I fed them, but high-end retailers are not paying their bills. Pay up, you deadbeat. Anyways, it's a lot to cover today, and I had a wild story sent to me with Saks Fifth Avenue. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and I want to give you guys a couple life lessons. Saks Fifth Avenue is a very high-end retailer. There is people in this audience that have never set foot in a Saks Fifth Avenue. There is one down the street from my house in a place called South Coast Plaza, very high-end store and incredibly expensive. If you would like to go out and get yourself, an $1,800 scarf, oh, that's your spot, man. It's unbelievable. Sport coat, 6 grand. Ooh, yeah, let's go get that. Crazy. They just issued a warning on Valentine's Day. Hey, lover, we're not going to pay our bills. And Mark Metrick is the CEO of Saks Global, and he says, hey, listen, we want to let you know what's going on right now, which is the kiss of death. We're done, guys. We're not paying our bills. And last summer, and this is drug on, they had what was a story below, hundreds of thousands of vendors that did not get paid on time. And they slow paid. Oh, you want to deal with Saks? You're going to follow along or you're not going to do business with us. This is horrible, guys. This is horrible. But what they're telling you is that high-end retailers are done. People, the old fake it till you make it and look rich and all that stuff. No, people can't even fake looking rich right now. Remember that. It's just that bad. So Saks Fifth Avenue is absolutely done. And Mark Metrick is the CEO of the company. And we just want transparency to let you guys know that we're going to take some time in paying people. How about this? When can we expect our invoices that are normally 90 days? When can we expect those? Someday, soon. Don't worry. Okay? I am telling you guys this. Every single person, and I've been there, when you are behind on your bills and you are not paying people, you think that you are the first person to invent these stories. And I've told you guys this, that do not listen to this. If you have an employer that is like, hey, listen, could you hold your paycheck for a week? Or, oh gosh, hey, the payroll company didn't issue the checks. I've never seen this happen before. Yeah, I have. So when people do this stuff, it's not like they invented these crazy stories. Saks Global did not invent stiffing people and not paying people. It's been around since the dawn of man. But when you're highfalutin and you're a high-end individual, it's easier to do. It's better. We're better at this. Just wait, okay? Other retailers like Louis Vuitton is doing good right now. They're talking about growth right now. Now, I'm telling you this right now. I will never forget. My late girlfriend and I were in Scottsdale, Arizona, and there was a Louis Vuitton store, and they had velvet drapes in front of the store with people in line. And I'm like, hey, what's the line for? Oh, it's the line to get inside the store. And I said, well, the line to get inside the store. And then the security guard goes, sir, what is your purchase? What are you buying today? And I joked. I said, I want a $1,900 pair of socks. I don't know if we have that. I can't even do it without laughing now. I don't even know if we have that, sir. Okay. So I'm going to buy nothing. I just want to walk through the store. No. We can't. We're here to have purchasers. These people all have specific purchases that they would like. And it wasn't COVID shenanigans. It was like, this is so exclusive and so important. You're going to buy the $16,000 bag? Okay, we'll let you in to the club. Insane. Now, I am telling you, when you start to see this with people, it is over, Johnny. It's done. This is not something that's going to be reversed. Do you think all of a sudden people are going to start buying high-end houses? Well, why don't you go out and buy that $5 million house? It's over. The economy has shifted. Tastes have shifted. So Burberry is another one. Story from a week ago that I didn't share because people are like, who's Burberry? It's another high-end brand that's talking about, the complexities of the consumer right now. Complexities, nobody can afford this stuff right now. That's the complexities of it. So Shenanigans leads to shenanigans. 2 years ago, I had a friend of mine who, you guys know him, but he owns a manufacturing company and said, man, Dan, I just have people playing games with the money and paying us. And we made a regimented plan on how he wasn't going to do any work, because what they would do is they would dangle, oh, I know we owe you $14,000, but if you make this, we'll pay you six, and then you're going to be into us another 3,000. You know what I mean? It was a never-ending cycle. And finally, I just said, you know what? Enough is enough. Put them on COD, and they got to pay this stuff. And if they're not cut off by X time, you're going to cut them off. I am telling you this, guys. You have to do this. You have to motivate people to want to pay their bill. Let somebody else fall for the lies. Let somebody else do this. My son worked at a restaurant, and they start playing games. I'm like, thank God they're not in California, Grant. They'd be in so much trouble for what they did as far as not paying it. This was a few years ago, so it wasn't anytime soon. But the point was that, again, everybody thinks they invented the BS stories. They didn't, okay? You're not the first cheater, okay? It's that simple. Now, people fall in hard times. There are legitimate excuses. Things happen with companies, all the time. Big vendors don't pay bills. Weather can be inclement. There's 1,000 things that can go wrong. But you don't want to get caught up in that. And you want to have people not owe you any money. Plus, we talked about different things with employers and employees and stuff. Everybody thinks that the only motivation in this world is money. You can motivate employees by doing so much. What about Vicky in accounting that, her son plays baseball, and every day that he's got a weekday game, she shows up in the fourth inning. What if Vicky got X, Y, and Z done and got to leave, at 3 o'clock to make the game on time? That would be motivating for her. And I'm telling you, you can motivate people by so many things to have them do whatever you want, especially with an employment situation, by rewarding them. Hey, Vicky, if you do this, it won't take off your sick days or anything like that. You just got to get X, Y, and Z done for us. I'm telling you, just be creative. Sometimes it takes a different person to make this stuff better, but lies like this with big companies, it's crazy. I want to remind everybody that we have a private channel called I Allegedly Live. It's uncensored. It's so much stuff that we cannot talk about. We basically drop stuff there every day as well. And it's incredibly cheap. And you can sign up if that interests you at iallegedly.tv. Use the link below. Couple things with retail. It's funny. I've never bought anything from Saks Fifth Avenue ever in my life. But when I look back at stores like Nordstrom's has buy it and pick it up, one-day delivery, all this crazy stuff that you can get. And my girlfriend is like, oh, I'm just going to go to Nordstrom's and pick it up. Target, all these other stores that she uses that have these immediate services that make it so it's so convenient and so, easy to do. Plus, they'll get it to you by the end of the day sometimes, which I'm telling you, Rosie freaking out at 4 o'clock in the morning, get a delivery. I've ordered coffee at 8 o'clock at night. Oh, crap, I'm out of K-cups. And in the morning, I woke up to coffee, just pulled it in because they delivered between 4 and 8 a.m. Isn't that crazy? So retailers like this, people want value. People want better service, to say the least. The other thing is the National Park Service. I had a bunch of people send me this one. There's over 1,000 probationary employees set up. Last time I went to a park that I had to pay for, this one's free. I don't have to pay to come here. But when I paid for the last one, have you guys heard anything about layoffs? And they're like, nothing yet. But, we're real employees is what the guy said, which I'm sure he meant full-time employees is what he meant. But the people that are not are losing their jobs left and right. So, again, just trying to save money, guys, and that's a bad thing, okay? Let me know what you think so far. Hey, don't hit me. The next one is good old Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is a great airline. They used to have incentives. They used to do this thing, Friends Fly Free, where you could get a free ticket with somebody. My ex-wife was a tile and stone rep, and part of her territory was Arizona. Man, I honestly cannot tell you how many times I hopped on a flight with her, and we would fly to Arizona and spend the time together. But Southwest Airlines cutting back 1,800 employees. First time ever they've had cutbacks. Well, why is that? Why is that? Okay? Who knows, man? Because, oh, the economy's so good right now. Everybody's flying. Everybody's traveling. No, they're not. A Las Vegas trucking company is offering jobs. Okay? Precision Logistics. You know what? We want new drivers. There's going to be a huge expansion in Las Vegas, and I'm in Orange County right now, but huge expansion in Las Vegas right now where there's a lot of shenanigans where they want to build an airport by State Line, which is where Whiskey Pete's is, in Primm, the city of Primm, Nevada. And trust me, the nicest thing in Primm, Nevada is you when you go there. Don't, everything else is crap. But the trucking companies are going to pay people 90 grand a year. Come here, we'll pay you 90. Now that's a wage. If you lived in Vegas, if you weren't a degenerate gambler, you could make a good living and cheap rent and cheap food, and you could make a good living with a minimum starting time of 90 grand before you had any overtime. That's pretty cool. So again, you're going to start to see a lot of things that are going to come, that are going to come out, that are going to be opportunities. My buddy with manufacturing, we were talking about all these different AI cuts. It is going to be fascinating because logistics and AI, I mean, you're going to see things that are going to save people so much time and so much money when it comes to AI. It's going to be fascinating. But Saks Fifth Avenue, I'm telling you, you're going to have stores like this that are going to adopt the AI program. We talked, yesterday about Wendy's, the hamburger joint. This is a big deal because it's going to save them time, it's going to save them money. The problem with high-end retailers and high-end products is they know more than we do. They know more than everybody else does, and that's not necessarily the case. Speaking of flying, there was a passenger that was charged, oh yeah, you can bring your water bottle on. It's going to be $63. Okay, guys, I have been clipped at airports for everything, and I've told my Frontier story and my Spirit Airlines story, and they're horrible airlines. They're the worst, single worst airlines ever. But I'm telling you, I'd love to buy those companies. I probably got money in my pocket that could swing both of those deals. But anyways, a man was charged $63 to walk into an airport to get his water bottle. Crazy, guys. 63 bucks. There's never been a glass of water ever. Just a short video for you today. I'm going to finish this with this final story. Aaron D'Souza is a name you don't know, but he is an Australian businessman who is worth a lot of money, and he is starting the steroid Olympics. And Donald Trump Jr. just came aboard to be an investor, and now they're going to have what they call the enhanced games. Okay, you're going to have running, you're going to have weightlifting, you're going to have boxing, but they're all going to be roided out. Okay, angry, let's fight. You're going to have shenanigans, but this guy says, you know what's great? We're going to pick a nice winter location to have the enhanced games, and we're going to have it in the United States. If Joe Biden was president, we could never have this in the United States. And there's 1,000 jokes there, right there. But anyways, it's kind of funny that they're going to have the enhanced games, and this guy says having Donald Trump Jr. on board gives them credibility, investment money. They're going to have TV. Man, I'm telling you, do you guys want to see? I kind of want to see this. So anyways, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. If you want to email me, hello@iallegedly.com. And I will see you guys very soon.